Right, good evening. Yeah, let's let me tell you, I've got some explosive information for you, gorgeous people, this evening. Thanks for tuning in to the Witchy Woo Show. As always, we try and bring you the top information on corruption and just how sick and twisted this country and its system is. But everyone's at home thinking, no, that's all right, I'm having a nice time, that's fine. Listen, it is absolutely fine. But I've got some hot off the press news for you tonight from a whistleblower, and I've got to bring this information to you because we might be able to avert something on Tuesday morning, should that be the case. So just tune in, hold on to your britches. I'm going to share you some information. I need you to share this far and wide, whether you do it now, you do it later, you tell your friends, you share this information with your friends. Please do, because I'm just about to show you how deep this level of corruption goes. And it is a cesspit, like I'm talking cesspit like you've never seen before. Bigger than any pig trough, bigger than any cesspit that any elephant swill around in. Deeper than pig swill. This is really, really deep. So let me just make sure I can see what you guys can see. And then we'll get going. We shall get going. Let me see if I'm on. That's it, I'm on now. So I've entitled this video. What have I entitled it? I've entitled it whatever, cancel corruption and stuff. Right, so I've just been given some information by a guy, an individual that expert in all legal matters. Happy days. Well, I know Steve very well. I know Steve McRae. Yeah, he's gorgeous boy, Steve McRae. Love him to pieces. Roy Pierce. This is a big shout out. Actually, also, I've got a friend of mine who's calling for constables, common law constables, natural law constables to be sworn in. He's got a man that's coming down this weekend that has been fighting the system, taking down judges, taking down coppers, and has never lost a case. Never lost a case in 22 years. 22 years this boy's been doing this. So they're now setting up systems for normal everyday people to take back control and end this corruption. Now, listen, you've all had the bailiff at the door. You've all had the council knocking at the door for a speeding fine or a non-payment of council tax. Now, here's the kicker. You're really going to enjoy this one. You might want to share it. Can you, any of you, share this out on your Facebook platform? Share it on my Facebook profile if you could. You're going to love this. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. We're going to be talking about a company tonight called RS Kent Limited and Curia Collections. And we're going to be talking about two individuals, one of them by the name of a guy called Nicholas Francis, and the other one, a Samantha Francis. And I do believe this is a fictitious name that was made up, called Gloria Francis. Now, Gloria Francis was a ghost director. Nicholas Francis is a director of Rundles Limited. He's a client liaison manager. He has been struck off of companies many, many times and cannot be a director of a company. He was a director of a company called Curia Collections Limited, Nicholas Francis director, and he was struck off from that. And it does appear that councils, I'm going to show the evidence in a second. You're going to love this. You're going to absolutely love this. RS Kent Limited is a sub-office and a debt collection agency on behalf of Rundles Limited. And as you know, they've been buying up JBW and all these other idiotic things. Now, on Tuesday morning next week, on the 15th of June 2020, an individual called Samantha Francis is going to be going to Dartford County Court, we do believe, Dartford County Court, trying to become a enforcement agent. Now, enforcement agents cannot become agents if they have bad debt and they are bad people. Well, Samantha Francis owes the HMRC, Her Majesty's Revenues and Collections, £184,351. That's what she owes HMRC. So I would love somebody to be able to get some information to Dartford Council, to Dartford Courts, West Council, same thing. Courts and councils, same thing, no difference. No difference between a council worker and a judge working in that thing. They're all part of the same cesspit, piss pool. They're all in it. They're all in together, having a massive, massive orgy. I'm going to be sharing this stuff with you on the screen in 2 seconds, so stay tuned. So, yes, Samantha Francis is applying on Tuesday to become an enforcement agent on the 15th of June 2020 about 9:30 in the morning. It'd be lovely for someone to go along with the information I'm just to provide you with it printed off that she actually owes HMRC £184,351. Oh, the irony. Oh, the freaking irony. What the hell's going on? So, yeah, Nicholas Francis, Samantha Francis, bad debtors, and they're going out collecting and beating people up and nicking people's properties when themselves, they are bad people and they are banished and struck off of being directors of limited companies. What a fucking cesspit. So let me share the screen with you and I'm going to go through some stuff with you. And this has come from a very official source. This has come from a whistleblower. And I'm encouraging whistleblowers like you've got no tomorrow. Absolutely no tomorrow. So I need to see this. Right. So you can now see, let me open this up, make it a bit bigger. No, that's it. That's big enough. That's big enough. So this company, this is right. So RS Kent Limited, company number 0704281. This is the filing history. Okay. Now, this is the 9th of October 2017. Actually, if someone could get this to Lisa Lash's Tanners, it'd be very, very appreciated. So view PDF file. This is the statement of affairs. Now, if we go back to their overview, so let's go to their overview. This is RS Kent Limited. Now, RS Kent Limited are collecting money on behalf of the councils through debt collection agencies. RS Kent Limited is a debt collection agency collecting for fines of all sorts of different bits and bobs and council tax liability orders. And this is the company. This is them, RS Kent Limited, 4 Man Ephraim Road, Tunbridge Wells. Look, their account's overdue. Their confirmation statement account is overdue. All right. They're a private limited company, private. This is why these people are getting away with murder people, because they're doing it in the private. Liquidation. So these people are a liquidation company. Now let's check this out. Check this out. Here we go. So let's go down to 2019 Statement of Affairs, which is 7 pages long. Guys, you've got to share this. Trust me, you've got to share this. So here we go. Company's house, RS Limited, liquidator's name, Vincent John, with a surname of Gree. Liquidator's address, 4 Man Ephraim. So the liquidator is someone called Mark Newman. What's that coming up there? And I want to go down and show you the Statement of Affairs. Just bear with me. And this is what you need. This is the kicker. This is what Samantha Francis, who is the director who holds the liability. As you can see here, we've got Samantha Francis. She signed for this on the 18th of the 9th, 2017. And we're going to go down here, and here we go. This is Insolvency Act 1986, RS Kent Limited, estimated Statement of Affairs 2217. And we're going to go down here and down here and down here. And as you can see, these people are going around kicking people's doors in for council tax, etc., 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 assisted by the police and all these other leeches. And as you can see, clearly she owes HM Revenues and Customs £184,340. Total trades and expense creditors, £192,351. So yeah, you can make your own mind up of that. This company, so she holds this debt. Miss Samantha Francis, who's going to become an enforcement agent this Tuesday, the 15th of June 2020 at Dartford County Court. We do believe it's Dartford County Court. It could be any court in Dartford. Might be worth having a look at the listings if you can pop along and print this off. Print this off. Give this to the court clerk. All right? Give this to the court clerk, or get it before whoever it is that sat on the bench, because if anyone has got debt In this legal system, they cannot hold the office of enforcement agent. That's the kicker. Currently, Samantha Francis owes ATM Covenants and Refuge 184,000. Well, £192,351. So if Samantha, if you can pay up, darling, if you can pay up, you fucking retard, excuse my French, then yeah, I guess you'll have some legitimacy in what you do when you kick in people's back doors, assisted by Kent Police, when you yourself are up to your neck in swindle. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go through that again so that you can go and find this for yourself. This is all you have to do is this is Companies House, all right? This is for limited companies. Companies House, RS Kent Limited. The number is 070428110. And what you got to do is click on filing history. All right, if I click on people, it's going to take me to people that are in here. So here we go. Look, Francis Samantha, correspondence address S7 Springfield House. So she's working out at Springfield House. Whatever she is in Springfield House, I don't know. Mason Kent, ME14 2LP. And if you can just let Samantha know that we know that she owes £192,000 to Her Majesty's Revenues and Customs. My goodness me. Unbelievable. Yeah, but they'll come in and kick your back doors in, ladies and gentlemen. They will come in and kick your back doors in. Honestly, Steve McRae is a bad man. He's not an expert. Look, I know Steve. I don't know him that well. Look, we're all trying. We're all trying. It's a really tough situation. Someone stop me, UK. It is, and all we've ever done is try to highlight all this corruption and try and find a way out of the system. Next week, I'm going to be bringing to you a very good live interview with a friend of mine who's an ex-prison officer, who's now got Boris Johnson and the Lord Chief Justice of England and the Registrar General in contract, in tacit agreement, that he has no obligation to perform in person. And so do I. Five grand for a trust, that doesn't work. No, I know. I wouldn't pay £5,000 for a trust. Not a chance. Not a chance. Very interesting to see you, Mr. Witcher. If you're on Telegram, DM me. My alias is meet an old friend. Bless your heart, mate. Nice to see you. That woman sounds terrible, by the way. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's a scumbag. She owes £192,000 to ATM's Revenues and Customs, but she will be out next week with her shiny outfit on, kicking your back door in for a speeding fine. Or let me tell you, she goes around and she collects council tax debts, road traffic debts, and Rundles themselves still employ Nicholas Francis. These people are scumbags, and the courts, to be honest with you, they're part of this swindle, and it's just absolutely freaking disgusting. It's beyond belief. So next week I'm going to be bringing you some very simple things that you can do to your politicians to get them into alignment. Someone stopped me, UK. Yeah, mate, it's that's what he charges, mate. Yeah, £5,000. I know. I'm under no illusion. Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it? And it is what it is. I know I'm not going to slant. I'm not going to slag Steve off. I'm not in the business of slagging people off. So yeah, it's interesting. June Gale, even the so-called government do the same thing. They call themselves government. Well, UK corporations going bust, isn't it? UK corporations going through an act of insolvency. So maybe all these local councils and that have just had one massive swindle. And maybe now, with the shutting down of the doctors' surgeries and the hospitals on pretty much standstill, maybe they're making a run for the hills with their cash. Who knows? I truly believe that could be the case. I think that they've got so much now, they don't need us peasants. And I actually think they're running for the hills. They're taking their loot and they're off to Dodge. I genuinely believe that. But we must hold these people to account, ladies and gentlemen, because they've been very bad people. So, yeah, please share this. Please share the information that we're providing you tonight. Share it out as much as you can. This guy tonight's phoned me up in strictest confidence. I wouldn't betray his confidence. And I'm going to do the same on Facebook with this information as well. So, the sooner we can get this out, the better. Can't she get away with that, Dave, as a scumbag? Debts are limited to the company. I'm not sure 100% on that. Yeah, mate. Listen, they're just having a massive swindle. Look, we know, right? There's a judge in Maidstone called Susan Sullivan. Now, Susan Sullivan, we've done some digging on, and Susan Sullivan's got a property portfolio company. So whenever she takes houses, I'm not suggesting all of them, but most bankruptcies and that, where people get kicked out of their houses and they go scooching off down the road because they can't pay this and that, probably a fair portion of them are ending up in Susan Sullivan's portfolio, and that's a judge. So, they're all corrupt to fuck. They are treasonous rats, and let's hope pretty soon they're all scurrying like rats on a fucking barrel. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought I'd bring that information to you tonight. I'm going to get going. I have stuff to do. I will be doing a little bit more of an in-depth on this. But for now, if anyone can get to Dartford Court next 15th of June 2020 and give the information to the court that Samantha Francis indeed owes HMRC £192,000, that would be fantastic. But yet they come out and fleece the sheep. They have the wool off our backs. Beautiful. Love you all, peeps. It's always a pleasure, never a chore. Stay tuned for action. I will be back with you very, very soon. But please share this, please, as much as you can. Share. Get this out on Facebook, get it out on Twitter, get it out wherever you can. These people are scumbags. We need to expose them. This is the platform for exposure. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you all very, very soon.